Breaking news. Before Mohammed got extradited foreign, we had a set of mix used by all kind of things. Now Mohammed gonna come back here in one piece. But you look the reality. The system set laws and orders for the rich and famous, use it for oppress the poor people. It actually set for protect the rich and famous. So these laws and orders is not for the rich and famous, it's only for the poor. Trump got 32 charge, one is a rape, he turned president. If Fanali got 19 charge, he turned president. Mohammed, how much charge is the opposition leader? But look the reality with it. Mr. Mohammed talking about education. Nothing you could do about education better than the PPP government right now. The only thing you could do is put proper system in place, put workers in place from your side to see when PPP distributing the cash grant, the food program in school, the textbook and vouchers and everything. It distribute even among every individual regardless of race, because we know due to the bias politics, it's going to be more favorable to East Indian over black people. This is what you should be doing. And two, because of education, black man are already full of education. Here, Jack, you talk it yourself how much black people with well-educated, high education, they're in high position and office working. They full of so much education, but they don't use common sense. Here, Jack, you talk it again. For the 5 year Norton, them do nothing in Linden and they're full of education. So education is not it right now for the black man. And if you want to be a good opposition, Griezmann crying out Guyana welfare and justice system, responsible for the hundreds of thousands of families we destroy in this country, domestic family, broken homes. The people, we want to live like you, Mohammed. We want to know we could grow with mother and father, get love and provide, they provide wealth and inheritance to we. We want to live in broken home and hating one another and these things. And there's the first step you should be able to do if you want to help we, the ordinary people. You need to fix the justice system. Fight against the PPP government oppression and corruption, because the more education the black man get, once the family break up and they teach we to hate one another, we ain't got no proper life we could enjoy on earth. You hear? Because love your neighbors, you love yourself. And being you come from family, you tell me about family, you don't tell me about education, you don't tell me about Amerindian people who live in way and work, get school and taking education in the street and them nonsense. The two major races in this country is East Indian and African. And coffee fight for most of this wealth, go the PPP, and what you and your family them they enjoy, and what Jack you help you have to enjoy, and we the ordinary black people suffering the consequence because of the black traitors them were full of education and they're in high position, selling we out. We need better in this country, and if yourself you're there for do, don't tell me about education. Tell me about equality. Tell me about how this well going to distribute evenly. Tell me how you're going to do ring fencing. Tell me how you're going to do nothing. Tell me how you're going to stop Busile from running the 7 mile conveyor belt where they're bringing out platinum, gold, everything and shipping it out the country. Tell me about them things. Tell me about how foreigners exploiting the country. And tell me about your case. Tell me what the white man, them in foreign, the CIA and the FBI, tell you that you shouldn't be telling Guyanese people. That is what we want you to tell we. Tell me the truth about it. Let we know if you're a leader or you're a rubber stamp for truth on the battlefield. Tell me what they tell you, because remember this well got a share down even between the Guyanese people, you know. There's not one set of people forget everything.
Guyanese without bank accounts are being encouraged to open one, as President Finali confirmed today that he will soon announce a series of financial measures, including direct cash transfers. During an interview, the president clarified that the measures are not short-term, but will span the government's 5-year plan.
I'm going to announce before the end of the year a series of measures, not only looking at cash grant, but looking at the total empowerment of every Guyanese, whether you're someone living with disability, the elderly, children, women, small businesses, farmers, you name it, every category. I'm going to announce a comprehensive slew of measures that would include, of course, cash transfer to families before the end of the year.
He urged citizens to use this period to establish the necessary mechanisms to ensure smooth delivery of the benefits.
But one of the things I want to say now to every Guyanese is that the system, we're digitizing everything, and everything will be done in a systemic way. So I'm urging every Guyanese to open their bank accounts. We have already spoken to the banks. You have seen the improvement. You can now open your account online. You very minimal requirement for accounts below $1 million and so on. So there's no excuse. We want every Guyanese to own their own bank account so that this digital transfer would be easy and efficient and of course transparent.
Among the announced initiatives, fishermen are expected to receive a one-off cash grant of $150,000, while the government will allocate $2.7 billion to support rice farmers.
Hey guys, and a good afternoon to you. And today I'm here with Leona, right? I'm here with a lady called Leona that I only spoke to today, but this is a very troubling topic for me since I lost my niece to cancer. And basically, I just want a message from Leona to tell women why it is so important for you to get yourself checked before it's too late. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Leona. Leona is now at stage 4 cancer. And well, we can't call her a survivor because she is still battling with it. In fact, she's been given only 4 months to live. And I want to have this message driven home to women, how important it is, because my niece, she died of cancer. And of course, it was because of her being scared to go check herself. And I've heard other women saying, I don't want to go, I don't want to know, and so on. But I want Leona to tell you that when you don't want to know or you don't want to heed to the cause of going and get yourself checked, some of the consequences that can follow. So let's talk to Leona now. Hold on. Hey Leona, good day.
Hi, my Guyanese woman. My advice to you is to go out to get your VIA done, get your pap smear, your mammogram done, check out yourself. Because being a cancer patient is nothing easy. The pains and all the troubles that goes with cancer is very painful. I know you guys won't like to go through this. I am battling for years and I'm not going to give up now, although they have given me time to live, but I'm advising you go out and get yourself checked before it's too late.
So Leona, when you actually went to get yourself checked, you had a problem that caused it, was just a random checkup you went to do?
I was in Barbados and I fell sick. Tummy pains, and when I went to King Elizabeth Hospital and they run the tests, the test came back positive. I was at stage 2.
You was at stage 2 then?
Yeah. Came back home, had a second opinion. Went to Trinidad, had the third opinion, stage 2. Went through my treatments. It went away for 9 years. I did surgery last year and the cancer came back in full. Has spread. I'm also a sickler. I have full-blown sickle cell. So it's a challenge for me every day of my life.
And tell us a bit about how are you making it through this rough time? I mean, are you able to work?
No, I'm not working. I would like to thank Corporate Guyana, different businesses out there, different individuals from time to time would help me to get groceries, to get my medication, my supplements. I want to thank you a whole lot for being there for me.
So Leona, another thing is women and why it is so important that we look after ourselves is that very often we are we are mother and father to our children. So tell us a little bit about your dependents.
Okay, I'm having 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. The 2 older ones, they're living by themselves. My 2 younger children live with me, 17 and 10. It's hard being a single parent to my kids. Every morning, gotta get up, they gotta go to school. Sometimes you don't have anything for them to eat. You don't have anything to give them. But as children, they understand their mother's situation and they would bear their chase. And I thank God that they learn to bear the chase. So when a difficult situation approaches them in their older lives, that they know how to manage. And I thank God for His grace.
All right, Leona, last but not least, are you given a time factor since you're to this stage of stage 4 cancer now? Are you given a time factor by the doctors, or, is it still something that they're fighting with?
Okay, they had given me 9 months. This year I'm only having 4 months remaining. But I know with God, all things are possible. A miracle could happen. And it's not the first, it's not the second, it's not the third time they have given me time to live. So
when the time is right, yes.
When God's ready for me, that's it. At first, a lot of people had negative things to say, because when they look at me, some people would say that I'm not a cancer patient, I'm not sick, the way I move about and so on. But who knows me, knows what is going on with me.
And God knows, and God knows, and God sees. Yes. Thank you, Leona, so much. And we wish you all the best, and we're here for you in every way that we can be as well. And thank you for reaching out to us.
Okay, thank you.